The Los Angeles Dodgers won their 8th World Series championship last night. They did it in the Bronx, inside Yankee Stadium. They did it despite trailing 5-0 early. They tied it up 5-5, won it 7-6. Big Bet Bennett, I know you were inside FedEx Forum, so I know you didn't have your eyes on Yankees Dodgers, but
I'll take a glance.
Woo, buddy, they blew it. Aaron Judge dropped it. Aaron Judge drops a ball in the 5th. Garrett Cole doesn't cover first on a routine like stuff we quite literally teach our 7-year-olds to do. Like our 7-year-olds understand when a ball is hit there, the pitcher's got to get to the bag. If our 7-year-old pitcher doesn't make that play, show that effort, he gets criticized. Maybe even yelled at, depending on, who the coach is. And here's Garrett Cole, future Hall of Famer, on one of the biggest contracts in baseball history, and you can't get to first base? You can't get to first base? Look at Aaron Judge.
Oh, no.
What are you doing, buddy?
No.
You're a professional baseball player. They're up 5-0, and they just let the whole thing slip away.
And I don't think that they were going to win the World Series, but I did think that this had a chance to become competitive. I mean, they looked so good in the last game before that one, and then got off to such an amazing start last night.
You win Game 3. You're up 5-0 in Game 4. Now you're going back to L.A., and sure, you still got to win 2 on the road, but
you got Hall of Famers on your team.
You've won 2 straight.
Yeah.
Their pitching is still depleted. You got a shot.
Yeah.
You got a shot. And you never want to go down 3-0 in a series. That goes without saying. But if you're really just trying to get it flipped around in your head, you start telling yourself things like, all right, they want to be in this position, but, they don't make documentaries about every World Series champion. But if there's ever one that comes back from 3-0, they'll make a documentary about that one. And we are now in a position where we can do that. Rather not be in this position, but let's try to find the good in it. Let's try to find the positive in it. We now have a shot to make real history, do something that's never been done. Go out, win game. You win Game 4, right? Then you're up 5-0 in Game 5. It's right there.
Yeah.
You're starting to think about it a little bit, and then it's just over because your MVP can't catch and your billion-dollar pitcher can't hustle. Mets put up a better fight against the Dodgers than the Yankees is all I'm saying. Mets put up a better fight against the Dodgers than the Yankees did. That's all I'm saying. And how about this? The Dodgers just win a World Series with 2 starting pitchers. They get all these guys, that lineup that you just saw beat the Yankees to death with, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, Shohei, that's all back. And then they add Shohei on the mound, Clayton Kershaw on the mound, Dusty May on the mound, Tyler Glasnow on the mound. Imagine winning a World Series and then, you ready for this? Imagine if in the NBA you won a championship and then you just added 3 starters that are better than any of the starters you had on the team that was just good enough to win a championship. That's what the Dodgers are going to do next year.
Yeah.
They just won a World Series and they're going to have a brand new healthy pitching staff next season to go with that lineup that is obviously just, I don't want to say it's impossible to get through, but when you look up and you're dealing with Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman just every 3 innings, it's back to back to back. It's my God.
Right.
Fun game last night, but if you're a Yankees fan,
I think you're sick over it.
It's one thing when Shohei's hitting the ball 450 and Freddie Freeman's on a heater. What are you going to do? That's a routine ball to center field. You've got to catch that.
Yeah.
This is a little league play at first. You've got to make that play. When you lose like that, I think it stings a little bit more. But, hey, it's not my problem.
If you're the Yankees, I think that, what do you do? You got to re-sign Juan Soto and then just try to run the thing back. You were
here's the thing. Juan Soto didn't say anything last night that would make you think he's leaning toward the Yankees. You think you're sitting in a Yankees clubhouse with New York media, you'd be like, I love it here. This is where I want to be. Hopefully we can make it work. He didn't say any of that. He said, I'm open to everybody. Nobody has a lead. I'm just going to sit down and let the offers come in. And he will sign one of, if not the richest contract in Major League Baseball history. He's only 26 years old.
That's crazy. God, I feel like he's been in the league forever.
He's Pete Alonso is a free agent as well, and he's going to get a big contract too, but he's he's 30.
Yeah.
Juan Soto's still only 26 years old. He's got real great prime years in front of him. And it looks like he says he's open to every team. Every team can't afford him, or at least every team isn't willing to even try to afford him. It really comes down to Yankees, Mets, Dodgers. That's where we're going to be. Yankees, Mets, Dodgers. Juan Soto will be wearing one of those uniforms next season. Hopefully it's a blue and an orange one.
The Gary Parrish Show, live weekdays at 10 a.m.